It's Matt with Eclipse, and today we're going to do a review on the Sig P320. The Sig P320. Alright, let's get into it. The judges has been judged. Whoa! That was good. Alright, so 320.
It was a fucking dad joke.
Dad joke. So we got the 320. I put the Wilson grip on it. I'm going to be doing a review on that shortly. It is nice, but we're talking about the gun. So here's the stock grip here. P320. I picked it up used. It did have the modification done to it from Sig, because I know we all know these have issues of them just going off, or maybe that's just cops that don't know how to use guns. Sorry, guys. So this has had the modification done to it, so it is a safe gun right now as it sits. I also have the M17 sitting here. This is also a very good gun. Shot maybe, I only got about 200-300 rounds through these. As you guys know, I'm normally a Glock guy. I've shot Glocks for a long time. I've been slowly switched over to shooting Sig just because I do like them. I think they're nice. They shoot really good. I'm not 100% Sig or Glock now. I'm kind of both, okay? So today we're going to go over the 320. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And we're going to kind of break this thing down, and I'll tell you the aspects of what makes this safe to carry, or not to carry, but to operate nowadays. Slide lock is different. So on the M17, it's got a much smaller slide stop.
That's kind of okay. Like ours for the...
And the only other difference I've noticed is the RMR plate. This one clearly doesn't have one, but this plate and the sight is integrated together. So you take the whole thing off. And then the red dot that goes on here has a rear sight on it. That's the only other difference.
That's how the...
Other than that, the only other difference is this has a round indicator. So this comes up when there's a round in there and you can feel it. This one does not have it. But mostly they're going to shoot the same.
Same dimensions and everything.
So, except, yeah, actually, you can swap these. You know that? I did it already.
Can you?
Yeah. Check this out. It's pretty cool. It actually looks pretty badass, too.
The brown with the black, yeah.
Yeah, looks cool.
It does look nice.
It looks sweet.
That's cool.
And this even looks good like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks freaking tight. I like it. They are totally interchangeable. So, the M17, 320, same gun. One's built for dum-dums and one's built for civilians. Is that recording? Sorry, guys. But you know what? I'm still in, so I could talk smack. See, now, if I was the ATF weapons expert, it would take me about 1,000,000 years to do this.
You'll still be here next week.
Yep. All right. Let's get into it. Woo! All right, we're on the range of the 320. I did put what they like to call a gas pedal on this gun. It's for your forward thumb. Keeps the recoil down a lot, right? It's pretty cool. It's a different way, definitely a different way to hold it. All right, so the grouping on this is phenomenal. Okay, the trigger reset is right there. If you can stay on that reset and where it disconnects right there, you can just keep that group nice and tight. Let's go check it out. So the grouping's pretty good. It's all perfect tee shots, 10 rounds from, what are we at, 10 yards there? So it's not bad. It definitely groups good. It feels good. It shoots good. I gotta say the Wilson grip is pretty nice. We're gonna do a full-on review of that here in a little bit. But let's go to some target transitions. Cool thing about the 320 is it does take this M17 mags. So that's kind of cool. Let's do some headshots. Oh boy. All right. Did you see that little anticipation?
Yep.
All right, so the one thing I did notice with this gun is when I'm with a full grip on the gun, my other thumb likes to rest right on that slide lock and it won't lock back. So that is one thing. Either I got to switch my grip up underneath or something to keep off of that. But it does like to ride right on top of there. The Glocks don't have this issue because it's more of a flat face. And I guess it's a little bit more forward to where it sits right in between my thumbs. But this one sits right there, and I'm really pressing it to where it's not locking back. All right. So, something we gotta get used to, right? All right, we're gonna keep shooting here and keep seeing how it goes. One downside, these magazines are really expensive. So dropping them on the ground kind of makes you cringe a little bit, okay? But I think we'll get over that. Some target transitions. And hostage. Not bad. All right, so I did it again. I gotta watch where my thumb is. It's a good shooting gun, man. It shoots really smooth. I gotta say, I'm right on target with it. As soon as I drive the gun out, I'm right on sights. So it's not bad. All right. I will say also the Wilson grip on here, it's got a little bit of a mag well. So if you don't get your reload dead center, it's gonna guide it right in. All right, so it's not bad. All right, so we're gonna try to get this thing to go off like all the, I don't want to say cops, all the other people are saying. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going off. He's laughing back there. Probably looks really silly on camera. It's not gonna go off. Maybe if I just like, hey, it's not gonna go off. Oh, it went off! Now it's my trigger finger. I gotta say, it's not gonna go off. Do I trust it fully? No, it's kind of like that dog that bit you the one time, but then that dog's like, I swear I'm not gonna bite you, I was fixing the vet. You just never know, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it's not gonna bite you, but it could bite you. So you just kind of keep it at arm's distance. That's why I'm not gonna carry this appendix anytime soon. I'll carry it outside the waistband. I'm not pointing it down in the no-no area. This is a little spicy. It's a little hot. All right, so we're gonna talk about what Sig did to make this gun more safe. And again, I'm not an expert from Sig. I don't build guns for Sig. I can just see what I see, all right? All right, so the original 320, as I recall, did not have this little bonus piece here, okay? This little, if you can see right here, this piece right here, okay? And what that does is once the trigger is pressed, it goes dead, kind of like a Glock, okay? The old style didn't have this or had a modified version of that, which it would reset the trigger every time. That was, I guess, an issue with what they were doing here. So now, mind you, this striker is all the way back. That's what gives this gun such a good trigger press, like a good positive trigger press, unlike a Glock, which is kind of, you're pulling the striker back while you're pulling the trigger. This one's already back and just has to hit this little tab here to release the striker. All right, so I guess in the first generation of the Sig 320, that was the issue. Ah, crap. You got to reset that. That was the issue, was it was a little unsafe to carry because I guess that could get knocked and it would let the striker go. So it's not a problem anymore. We haven't had any guys. I know there's a whole bunch of videos out there of people, them going off in the holsters. I know the famous video where it goes off while he's trying to wrestle that guy. Sig broke down that video and said that it wasn't in the holster right. I don't know. I've never watched it, so it is what it is. Okay? I'm telling you right now, I can 98% trust that this gun won't go off. Not 100%, but like I said, it's like that dog. You never trust that dog again. You just know it's got teeth and it could bite you. Make sense? So again, good muzzle awareness, good straight finger off the trigger, and we got a good safe gun. Overall, do I like this gun? I do. I'm going to try shooting competition with it. I'm going to see how it goes. I do like it better than my Glock competition gun. So we're going to go ahead and run this thing through the paces. Later on down the road, we're going to see how it goes, and I think I'm also going to shoot the M17 in competition and see how that goes, all right? Again, like, comment, subscribe, shoot me some comments, and then I will see you on the range.